And then farewell speech is okay. So this is also called as the retirement speech. Can be considered as a retirement speech. Yeah. So leaves a position or place. Okay. Normally it is addressed to public figures or educators. Okay. Normally this would be under the teacher position. Yeah. Any educator. So special occasion speech outline example. So this is just an example. I will send to you the learning materials like I did before. Normally I will send it maybe by next week because there will be only 2 weeks of lesson for this public speaking, and the third week, which is week 7, we will do the public speaking straight away. So it means that this week and next week, this week I will cover one topic, and next week I will cover 2 topics, okay, 2 chapters. And then afterwards I will send the learning materials to you, so you can read everything. You can go through this example of the speech, yeah, whereby this the farewell speech for the retirement of a teacher, yeah. So you okay, so we go to the genres of public speaking, because there will be so just to inform, there will be a few numbers of example of the the public speaking. So it means that once I already provided you with the learning materials, you can go through every example to make sure that you get the idea of what is the public speaking. Yeah. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay, so we're moving on to the genres of public speaking. Everyone can follow me. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Still can hear me,
Yes,
ya?
sir.
Okay, sorry kalau boring ke suara I memang tengah sengau teruk, I memang tengah rasa badan tak sedap sangat. Okay, so sorry lah kalau macam suara I monoton je kan. Okay, so we're moving on to the genres of public speaking. Okay, so there are certain genres whenever you speaking in front of the people. So the type of speech to give depends on what you are trying to accomplish. Okay, so whenever you are trying to inform people, you can use informative, especially informative punya public speaking, or either you can use argumentative. Whenever you are doing argumentative, it means that you are arguing about a certain topic, and then you provide information on why you are arguing on it. So that's why it is speaking to inform, yeah, and then speaking to persuade, motivate, or take action. It will be under persuasive, or also under the argumentative, yeah. And then speaking to entertain, it will be under the special occasion speeches. So it means that it is not to provide any information. It is just to commemorate anyone or giving a farewell, yeah. So for the we're moving on to the informative speech. So it is a means for the delivery of knowledge. So we are avoid expressing opinion, but we are conveying accurate information to the audience in a way that is clear and that keeps the listener interested in the topic. So it means that we are at the same time we are educating the audience, which we are providing information and actual information, accurate information, factual information. We can put inside our public speaking topic, and we have to make sure that everyone, all the audience, get the idea of what we are providing. Yeah, and then achieving all these 3 of these goals: accuracy, clarity, and interest. So the accuracy of the information, the clarity of the information. Okay, is it clear or not? Whenever the information is being provided, and also the interest of the listener. Okay, the audience. So you have to make sure that these 3 goals is being achieved. Okay, is the key to your effectiveness as a speaker. So if you can achieve all 3, so it means that you are really effective speaker. Yeah. If information is inaccurate, incomplete, or unclear, it will be of limited usefulness to the audience. It means that it won't be it is not that good for the listener to get the information if it's not complete. Okay, so there are a number of principles to keep in mind as a speaker to make the information you present clear and interesting for your audience. So this is the principle that you have to keep inside you whenever you are providing this informative speech. Yeah, the first one will be to provide listeners with the information so that they can make up their own minds about an issue. So you can provide all the necessary information. So let's say the topic is about global warming and also climate change. So you are saying that okay, so global warming and climate change is happening now. It is not it is not happening in the future. It is already happening now. So within a decade or two, which is 10 or 20 years more. Okay, so the all throughout the world, there will be a changes of climate throughout the world. Okay, so and then the world will be warmer, and so there will be a rise in the oceans level. Okay, so there are many other things that will happen, and it actually has been happening now. So this is an actual information, yeah. So and I already provided to you, to all of you. So it means that all of you have to you already get the actual information. Okay, so the proof. So you have to make your own minds about that issue, whether you want to accept it or that is currently happening now, or is it that you can choose whether okay, this guy is wrong. Okay, so it is not happening now, it is happening another decade or another 20 years. Okay, so but the principle is you have to provide the listeners with the actual information. Okay, so that they can make up their own mind afterwards. So and then the second one would be to make sure the information shared must be accurate, clear, and interesting for the listener. So it's not just accurate, you must be clear in providing all the information, which means that you have to explain clearly on okay, so what is global warming. Okay, so why it is happening and why it is happening now. Okay, so you have to explain all that to make sure that everyone is all the audience is clear with what you are trying to provide the information. Okay, so and also you have to make it far more interesting, a bit more interesting, to make sure that everyone can get the attention on that topic. Yeah. So and also, and the third one, to adjust the complexity of your information to the audience. Okay, so to make sure that all so let's say that to make sure that the topic it can be reached towards all audience. So it means that if you have a wide variety of audience, which is little kids and also teenagers, young adults, and old people. So if you have all kind of audience in one group, so it means that you have to make sure that you have to adjust your if the information that you are trying to present, that you are trying to give, you have to adjust the complexity, whether if you wanted to use a normal sentence, a simple sentences, or is it that you wanted to use a more complex sentences, a scientific, using a bit more scientific jargon. So that is what we call as to adjust the complexity. Yeah, and like I said, avoiding jargon, which is to avoid any words that is especially being built up for that topic. So let's say that climate change. Okay, so climate change is specifically created due to the global warming that is happening. So that is what we call it as jargon. So you cannot avoid that jargon. So it means that you have to explain further on why it is called as a climate change. Yeah. So creating concrete images. So you have to give a more perfect example to make sure that all the audience can imagine what is happening, what is the information, and what is the example that you are trying to provide. Okay, limiting information only to what is the most relevant, so only provide the most relevant details, and then linking information to what the audience already knows. Okay, so you have to make sure that you have to link all the information that you provided to the audience, and with what is the facts that the audience already know. So you have to make sure that you have to know the audience first, and if they actually know regarding the globe. So let's say that if the topic is about global warming, and you have to make sure that they can link with their idea and their knowledge currently at that time for the global warming. Okay, and making information memorable through language and personalization. Okay, so make sure that you have your own style, the way that you are speaking. Maybe you can do like a storytelling. So let's say that if your audience is a child, or little kids, a young adult, so it means that you have to do an interactive way to make sure that the audience can get the attention on it. Okay. So when presenting an informative speech, it is important to have proper supporting material to enhance your audience's understanding of your topic. So you have to provide examples. Okay, it is difficult to listen to someone speaking about an abstract idea with which you have a little familiarity. So it means that